What is good, YouTube? Tuesday. Let's see if we can do something right today, huh? Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the profile. Looks. We are currently trading with a gap. Slight gap to the downside. Interesting. Alright, let's mark out the range. So currently slight gap to the downside. So from a gap perspective, I want to see the opening drive down. If you regain the range, it could be a nice move back up into value. So the low side here could provide some interesting information. Got you. See what we got here. Overnight. So yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday could have been such an easier day. I think IB closed 15 was something like this. So longs from this area overall made sense if I would have had some more patience. I think I kind of missed the move and then started longing against this somewhat rounding out here. Either way, today is not our day. Let's see where yesterday's low. So yesterday's low also overnight value higher. So if for whatever reason this thing regains this could be a nice move back to the current overnight highs. If it doesn't, if upon open we sell off and this is the opening price, potentially a move towards or trade towards the low. See what happens here. Sell off more, short to lower levels, and or we regain. Not sure, do we got news? Trump attends NATO dinner. We had news earlier on, an hour ago, like 30 minutes ago. So there is something to be said to use a higher level too. Level 2 data, see the money start to run. Orderflow patterns like a symphony I conduct. Why these amateurs still stuck on fundamentals and such. Nasdaq futures, I'm the king of this game. Give me that 15 minute. Hour looks heavy though. Yeah, that looks good.
Nasdaq futures, I'm the king of this game. Deep charts flashing, not know every name. Next bout whispers where the gamer's gonna squeeze. Live on YouTube, watch me bend these markets with ease.
Enable your deep trades. They're enabled, right? Let's get some bubbles here, right? Can you make your volume profile from the last low and high? There's a lot of lows and highs. What do you mean? Like current overnight profile? It's the same thing though. Same thing. Value is going to be the same word. It's going to be the same thing for me. This is going to be a key level. So if that one breaks, I'll be looking for overnight low. See what happens upon open. Like there's a lot of volatility. And I still have my daily and hourly to check, really. 635. Yeah, but for example, I don't try to pay too much attention to these levels unless we, for example, break out and we come back, then I would be looking at those levels. Like they're in value. China should avoid this upon open, for me at least. What I'm more interested in is the volume and delta and aggression outside of value. So if price were to sell off and we would regain, let me see, where is this level? Like this one, right? So SARS basically got absorbed here. So this is more of interest, like out of value, interesting level. Like anything in value, especially in this kind of range, I don't mind too much at the moment. I think in this scenario for me, the swing points and, for example, the first 15 minutes, that range tells a better story. It's going to tell a better story. And the profile from the first 15 or 30. I use a 15. Let's see what we got here on daily. Daily is hitting some support level, so if we start pushing lower, that's going to be looking really nasty for a move back towards the 270s and more potentially. This could bounce here too, like it's getting really tight on a daily here. Like, let me draw some territory lines. It's just squeezing on the daily. Like Any moment now, the fuckery or the breakout is gonna come. I hope. Because it's getting a little bit annoying to trade like here. It's like indecisive today, like this could be really tight again. Either way, I'm looking for, because we already basically bounced on the 550s. If this holds, it's not, this could be a quick move all the way back up to the 950s, which is freaking overnight high. No. Like 550s, 560s is going to be somewhere lying in the sand here for me. If I look at a 1 hour, like that's clear as day that this is freaking chop, right? So ideally, we break out and go, or we fake out and regain, something like that, ideally. I don't have the clearest view on the daily, like there's no trend. Even though we're creating lower highs, we're also creating higher lows. I think this is at the tippity top of breaking out, faking out. Yeah. So for me, the planning phase, it could, but I'm always waiting for what happens in the cash session. Like the overnight doesn't really tell me too much. A psychological level, I'd say 30,000 would have been more of a psychological level than 500. I think it's very possible for it to break either way here. It's not that clear. There's no trend on the 1 hour. This is just, I mean, we dumped hard on the overnight, balancing out. So the most obvious thing would be that we lose the overnight lows. Hourly kind of looks heavy though. So breaking that swing point here, losing that, rejecting it multiple times, but at the same time we're getting bought up. We'll see what happens. This thing looks heavier. my settings. This is for a 1 minute though. Like I put it at 40. And size minimum 12, maximum 22. I mean, the market's not open yet, right? Right? Let's gotta wait, sir. Give it 10 minutes. Let's get it on mind that we are opening with a gap, which is kind of a bearish thing. So one thing I'm looking for, if this is the opening price, if you open here and we're trading with a gap to the downside, which is bearish, as long as we reject that opening price, sell off from it or reject it, kind of should not look for longs until we start to regain. Ideally, we use that as resistance, sell off. That would be the most bearish thing. If for any reason, if we sell off, we regain, we chop around at that opening price, I might wait for price to break out and then look for longs or shorts afterwards. But opening with a gap usually means it's a good sign for some sort of volatility, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. This thing looks heavy though. Kind of looks like it wants looks like it wants to break down, but this could change up real quick. It depends on the open. It really depends on the open. So overall, wait, let me here look at this. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. So these are RTH profiles, only US session. Currently we are like trading somewhere around here, right? So we are rejecting at the moment the prior range and value. The most bearish thing would be, or obvious thing would be, because we're like trading with a gap to the downside, if this is the opening price, that we sell off and stay trading under this and start trading, targeting lower levels here. That would be the most obvious part. Then I will be short. On the other hand, so we're opening with a gap to the downside, but if price decides to, if this is the opening price, trade up and use it as support, I'll be looking for longs for a gap close, for example, and or a regain. So it really depends upon the open here. It's no, I don't have a clue what price wants to do right now, so it's just wait to see what price does. That makes sense, bro. I hope the stream is good because it was struggling hard yesterday. Should be good. Looks heavy. Just not a fan of trading the open with a 100 tick stop loss. Well, depends. Like the whole reason behind day trading is that you outperform the stock market by just buying and holding, right? That's the goal. Like if someone wants to learn and build their skills to eventually try and maybe outperform the S&P 500, that's the thing. For most people, obviously, swing trading or buying and holding is going to be in the end game the thing. Like I think the people that succeed in this, it's a very, very small percentage. I'm not giving up, man, at all. There's also the thing like that's been on my mind, like for example, you could scalp very aggressively, squeeze that, like the whole reason why we're using Orderflow is to have really tight stop losses for huge gains, right? That's the only thing. If that's not the thing, then there's no point in watching on 1 minute at all, right? There's setups, strategies on a 5 minute that require 5 minute close, that could provide one-to-ones, like easy money, quote unquote. It's just dumb strategies, just say, like not hard to understand. Like what I'm trying to get at is that it's been on my mind that, but I don't have the data to see what would be the difference for me to just dial back the aggression and just put on a one-to-one trade every day at a certain level and make $1,000 or lose $1,000, for example, and just after 10-15 minutes or maybe 30 minutes be done with the day and just go enjoy my life instead of sitting here behind the screens the whole day trying to figure this shit out. There's definitely a thing to it. But yeah, for most people, for sure. Not everyone is going to be able to do this long term. I don't think doing it long term is also just healthy. I think having a good run of like a few years and just call it quits day trading and do other shit. In trading, there's so many ways to make money. So many ways. And this is literally the hardest way to do it or to go about it. And that's why prop firms make a lot of money. But yeah, like long term 20-30%, dude, then you're like, that's not really buying, holding. It's not gonna, or you're just investing in single stocks that really move. I think a 5-10% would be more realistic, I think. All right, market's open. Kind of hit that support right in the freaking dot. Gap close? That's brutal. Do it. Kind of in the middle of it all at the moment. Kind of went along here, but let's wait it out. Kind of want to see that opening price to be respected, to be honest. Otherwise, this looks very choppy. It's gonna be starting to look very choppy. Also, no, where's the big trace at? Where's the big money? That's a big seller. See if he can push through. If she pushes through, I want to see it push through and really push through. I don't want to see price chop around that level. Overnight low. Kind of want to see trading under, keep trading under these levels here. This was target number 1. Next target is way down below. If we stay trading under here. That's a lot of bubbles. Kind of want to see some structure here. Don't want to go too ham. This could retrace it all very quickly. Some kind of push up and roll over. Damn, it's a lot of bubbles. That's too many bubbles, dude. Yeah, if we didn't open with a gap to the downside, I would too. I'm waiting with the longs until we trade back above that level. Kind of want to stay short if I see it. This could be a nice one though, but yeah. Stop placement would be obvious. This is a 1 minute, yes, sir. Just the big trades just didn't make sense on our 5 minute. It's too congested, if that even makes sense. Like your 1 minute even is kind of slow for it. Like you can see how the bubbles get clustered.
Short gamma squeeze, I'm taking names. While retail traders chasing six-figure day. Justice plan deep in the charts where the weak get banned. I'm the wolf, you're just lamb.
It's crazy, man. This thing's just freaking melting. Like, I was anticipating a close here. This thing just freaking rips down. Don't want to chase that too much. So much for a film? You freaking kidding me? Like a point? Oh, she's gonna come back now, huh? Now it gets dangerous because the momentum could flip here. My stop is in a freaking bad spot. Okay. Or how big is this candle, dude? It's 71, freaking 80 points. Annoying as fuck. I didn't save. What the fuck? Whenever she rolls over, she fucking rips. If we start trading back above the opening price, that might be looking good. It's still like rejection zone. It's not really directional at the moment. Dude, why didn't that work? Waiting for this error to be resolved. If this fails, I'm waiting for the 15 to break. So higher time frame, this thing is still rejecting that level. Can I just get out the position? I don't like it. Bro, how many R's am I down in freaking 15 minutes? Nice. Down 3R. Wasn't accounting for volatility here. This was way too huge. I think my stop is like freaking right there. From the opening price perspective, this thing just still looks like fucking dumb pitch. Shorts should only still be short, really, for me. Any other day, this would be a better long if we don't open with a gap. Just waiting for that 15 break now, man. This it's very unclear, although still heavy. As long as we keep rejecting this, I'll love it for downside. If we start to regain this,
Demonstrate.
I think from tomorrow I'm really done trading the first 15. Do kind of like it if we start losing 530s here though. Shorting the lower day against potential absorption. Three, two, one. For the lows. New lows, Nasdaq. Could potentially reduce risk somewhat here though. I don't like it, but just potentially fighting an absorption level. If that fails, it's gonna freaking melt. At the same time, struggling hard here. I'm just gonna reduce my risk here. Can we create new lows, Nasdaq? Struggling hard. I'm not a fan of the absorption play. Do it. Bro. Failed auction. New lows, I'm going break even. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good for like this I'll trail myself soon. $328, yeah, 340s. That was my target. Yeah, 340s. It's hourly swing low, but someone's down, so someone needs to. I mean, this thing could rip it all back up. There's really not much stopping it. Or right here, right now. But I think if this fails, there's really not much stopping it. So not really any structure to trail, instead of like really trailing myself out against those 1 minutes. $1,500, I will be probably close because that will take me green. That was a nice close on a 5. New lows, Nasdaq. I can trail to here. Kind of want more, so I don't want to be too quick. If it bounces, it bounces, but it's not really much holding it back, I think. First green. Retest down. Kind of want to wait for one reversal, but this thing could just rip it all back up and take it all back without freaking trying to reverse. Also already down 50-ish points. Kind of want to see the lows don't hold. Melt, buddy. Right, that's for me. That's valid trail. This is potential absorption on the bottom. This could rip a lot more. Yep. I'll take it. Should wait out those first 15 more, dude. Those first 15 minutes are just, it's too volatile. Jesus, that profile's thin as fuck. So from a 15-minute perspective, I'm anticipating the market to be short-minded, especially under these levels here. Might look for some continuation. My question is it going to be like a freaking fake out on a higher time frame? Like dump it and then snap some orders and go back up? I don't want to play the long here at all. I want to wait for some levels to get regained before I make that choice. This will be the aggressive short. Don't like the 1 minute structure though. Ideally, I see one more push up and then a fail. We could also just fail right here, not able to trade above this anymore. That would be the most bearish thing. Then I really need to see a good closure. 50-point candles, dude. So this could also already be a potential failed auction if you continue from here. I don't see it right here, right now. 5 minute could retest this whole thing. Still look heavy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck happened? It was a freaking market order. God freaking damn it, man. That was the thing I wanted to do. Thanks. Now it's already down. Like a lot. Is my session delayed? The fuck was that crap? If this thing pops backs up, I don't want to be in it, right? Don't you do a Nasdaq me. This thing looks heavy. Just a freaking annoying candle to short against. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. How far are we already? I mean, oh man, I was trying to freaking market order again. That's crazy. Doesn't want to do it. This thing is getting bought up hard. Yeah, I want to be out of that shit. I'm gonna wait for a failed auction. I'm gonna take a little walk. I'll be back in a 5. Yeah, I'll be back in 5. Right back.
so long, figure out what you want. Every time you with me, it's a great time. Only way you reach out, with your hand in my pants. You unbuckling, so I gotta go. See what I do from my distance. I got soul, you got chills. Not what you used to, I'm different. You ain't getting in my feels. You should know with me, only got one chance. One behind my back and blew it. Shit is not my style, keep it so low key. What I do don't need to prove it. One thing about me that I know for sure, you will never see me lose it. Never see me lose it. Never, no. Why you even try me? I'm better. It was never that deep, you a stretcher. I'm not hearing you out the recital. You and me when I mention the title. Hope somebody been checking your vitals. Spin back to me when you go down a spiral. You should know with me, only got one chance. One behind my back and blew it. Shit is not my style, keep it so low key. What I do don't need to prove it. One thing about me that I know for sure, you will never see me lose it. Never see me lose it. Never, no.
Hey, hey, screens bleed red, Nasdaq's flatlining. Negative gammas got the hours winding. No biz left, just stepping need the flow. Every fake pump just leaves us wanting more. Trapped in the spread, the tension thick and mean. Watching support levels get picked clean. No positive gamma in sight, no lifeline thrown. Just trap money crying all alone. When will she find a bottom, wins a bounce? Negative gammas got us counting down. Trump tweets nonsense, price jumps like a ghost, but it's all phantom gains. What we need most is a real damn bounce, some solid ground to stand. But this negative gamma's got the whole thing down. When will she find a bottom? Tell me when. Right now it's just free fall again. Yeah. Headlines flash, another lie takes flight. Momentary blip in the dead of night. Price jerks up where the cruel hollow tease, then plunges deeper, brings us to our knees. No gamma to catch and no cushion, no spring, just gravity winning at everything. The machines keep short and the pressure won't cease. Praying for gamma, begging for peace. When will she find a bottom, wins a bounce? Negative gamma's got us counting down. Trump tweets nonsense, price jumps like a ghost, but it's all phantom gains. What we need most is a real damn bounce, some solid ground to stand. But this negative gamma's got the whole thing. Damn, when will she find a bottom? Tell me when. Right now it's just free fall.
Should have held on.
Turn sour, tick after tick, losing power by the hour. No bid stacking, no calls getting barred, just a slow motion crash. The lesson hard taught. Where's the positive flow? Where's the relief? This negative gamma's amplifying the grief. A bottomless pit, a terminal face, staring into the abyss, lost in the haze. When will she find a bottom, wins a bounce? Negative gamma's got us counting down. Trump tweets nonsense, price jumps like a ghost, but it's all phantom gains. What we need most is a real damn bounce, some solid ground to stand.
I'm really debating to start trading the orb.
Right now it's just free fall again.
Make life easier. I mean, I'm trading it, but fucking over trading it. Manage this bad, get managed out, and then it just plays out. This is target.
I'm stepping on this beat, two shoes, new sneakers, squeaking on the court, cause I know you in the bleachers. Hiding, I'm a seeker, a true your back up off the wall, baby. Let me see your back jump. The speakers in the back thump so hard it's like a Mack truck. Just hit you from the side, spit that fox, you get wrapped up. Look so fine, got me wishing there were two of you. It's alright, the attention's nothing new to you. Text me like you know just what I could do to you. So why you trying to ghost and do the most? Now baby, who are you?
I think I'm really gonna start doing that shit. Obvious move is being played out here. Anticipating it to drop hard, adding to it and putting my average way too low. Yeah, keep touching that. Keep touching that stop. Scandals, man, just freaking huge. Keep touching that stop. Higher time frame here is really hitting some lows.
Screen glow in the pre-market hours. Dime lit up like a neon tower. Big ass spread like a razor's edge. I don't gamble, I just hedge. Level 2 data, tape reclean. Jake spot whispers with the gamma means.
Issue with the short right now is that the ideal trade location is gone. This could be a lower day potential. Kind of want to be careful here. Kind of want to see some good structure.
Too blah, they watch the craft. Every fill, every trade draft. Stop hunt comes, I don't react. Stick to levels, that's a fact. Algos churn, I see the trap. Liquidity voids on the chart gap. Discipline tighter than my stops while retail.
Like this would have been an easy 101. No overtrading, no just overthinking. I'm really debating to start doing this.
Screens glow in the midnight hour. Numbers dance, feel the market power. Candles form on the
It's a lower day here
trading dreams in electric beams. Camel
at the moment.
feel the heat. Bid and asking rhythm beat. Liquidity is calling loud. Money moves in the algorithm crowd. Big trades coming, feel the
Just from the moment I entered.
stack futures. Watch them grow, give away time. The streams alive. Deep house
Freaking lower day though.
was high.
Freaking lower day.
Fibonacci lines tell the tale. Orderflow like a hurricane gale. Limit up or limit down. We ride the wave without a sound. Tick by tick the numbers play. Gamma exposure leads the way. Chart the course, then let it ride. Profit sings on the bullish side. Big trades coming, feel the flow. Nasdaq futures, watch them grow. Give away time, the streams alive. Deep house beats keep us high.
I don't know, man. It's freaking lower day. There's more lows, obviously. It's always more lows.
Screens fade as the sun comes through. Another night of trades we knew. The stream sleeps, but we'll be back with more
I guess we'll find out if she's really heavy.
on the Nasdaq track.
Pre-market scan, I'm locked in the zone. Levels get drawn while the weak stay at home. Orderflow speaks in the language I know. Deep charts whisper where the big money flows. Tick by tick, I read between the lines. Gex by humming, catching all the signs. No FOMO plays, I just wait my turn while these rookies burn. Watch the candles churn. I don't chase trades, I let the setup come. Nasdaq futures futures like a loaded gun. Live on YouTube, see the algos run. Money moves silent when the trap gets sprung. Liquidity pools where the sharks are feed. Dom shows the pain, I can smell the greed. Give my exposure like a chessboard game. Checkmate moves when the VIX goes insane. Tick tock, market clock never lies. Bit ass spread, tell me who's gonna die. No second.
5-figure day. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Don't chase trades, I let the setup come. Nasdaq futures like a loaded gun. Live on YouTube.
Ideally, the stop is below or above the big trades here. So we'll just do that.
Morning calls, bet I'm back on it. Unit flow with traders with. Charts don't lie, I just follow the script. Deep voice on the mic. Eyes on the screen. Monday bill to Friday close. Living in the green. Yeah. Yeah. Monday morning print, first tick, feel the heat. Reading Orderflow like scripture, every footprint speaks.
If I wasn't down on a day, I would be able to hold it, but I need to chill myself out.
Limit lines get tested, stops gather like sheep. I ride the momentum, never chase, never leap. Position size tight, wrist small, edge steep. Macro whispers low, but my flow runs deep. I read the tape all week, Monday to Friday grind. Order flow in my veins, market rhythm in my mind. Ride the Nasdaq futures, let the foot
My biggest day's been a long time ago, dude.
follow the flow.
That's what it's been.
Profits design. Tuesday steady profile forms, value finds its place. Delta shifts, iceberg prints. I keep a poker face, fade the noise, hunt the stop, capture hidden space. Volume clusters tell the truth. I move with patient pace. Gaps in the morning, swing into the midday chase. Heat map lights the path, price obeys the trace. I know where they hunt, where the weak bids break. Confidence, the currency.
Yeah, I need to chill myself out. If I wasn't down, I would have been way more up. My stop would have been way more up. I need
Discipline, let the tape decide. I read the tape all week, Monday to Friday grind.
time on further account. Depends, man. Like there have been some good gambles.
Open to close, follow the flow. Profits design. Thursday heats, options gamma.
Not sure if too many people knew I was doing a giveaway yesterday.
Friday flex, week score written in the thread. Lock the games, trim the size, pack the skill in my head. Charts don't lie. Just translate the orders they fled. Institutional prints lead the march. Move where they're led. Deep breath, cold screen, heartbeat matches tick. One tap, one click. Line in the book I pick. Discipline the muscle, patience is the trick. Follow the flow, trust the tape, watch the profits stick. I read the tape all week, Monday to Friday grind. Order flow in my veins, market rhythm in my mind. Ride the Nasdaq futures, let the footprint.
Today, no, I don't think today. I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow. Not sure.
Friday, bell rings, P&L sings, system in control. Deep male voice fades out, order flow carved in stone.
obvious move to the downside has been played out here. If this keeps dumping, this would be really freaking bearish. On those turns, she's just ripping. Freaking annoying. Like the shorts still make sense, but we're getting really down there. 426 point range at the moment. Thanks, Nasdaq. Thank you very much. Sell on close. Really could have just market ordered instead of being too right for freaking 5 points. Dude, I'm pressing a button. Like, this is really squeezing it to the downside. If those sellers fail, this is not going to be looking good. Shorts should have been where my stop right now is. So for that reason, I'm just going to go out.
Monday morning, Nasdaq, ticker flag, sipping dark roast, counting up the cash. Charts are like a crime scene out of code. Every dipping peak, a heavy load. Putting in the work before the sun's awake. Calculated rich, the moves I make. Tuesday tension, Wednesday tyro walk. Listen to the market, silent talk. Thursday hustle, pressure start to build. Portfolio gain, my dreams fulfilled. Making money Monday to Friday, yeah, that's the plan. Navigating these markets, I'm the main man. Digits climbing high, watch the green ascend.
Would have been done if I just traded the 5-minute closure outside of that. Just need to find the system to identify good stop loss location.
Friday close, the final bell rings out. Profit secure, no room for doubt. Shed the suit, the stress begins to fade. Just like the razor on the blade. Barbershop sanctuary, familiar scent. The master craft.
And the big trades here could have done the thing.
Sharp and clean, defined. Resets the focus, clears the blood of mind. That fresh cut feeling, a brand new
It's starting to look like absorption here.
fire in the heart. Making money Monday to Friday.
We start to regain on my plate reversal.
Watch the green ascend. Come Saturday morning, it's time to transcend. That fade refresh, yeah, the sharpest cut in town. Fresh line up, keep my confidence crown. From the trading flow straight to the barber chair. That fresh fade power ain't nothing can compare. Weekend warrior, sharp looking fly. That clean fade energy, reaching for the sky. Market close, my edge still intact. Fresh cut precision, that's a proven fact. Reset the mental, sharpen up the aim. Ready for Monday, back into the game. Making money Monday to Friday, yeah, that's the plan. Navigating these markets, I'm the main man. Digits climbing high, watch the green ascend. But come Saturday morning, it's time to transcend. That fade refresh, yeah, the sharpest cut in town. Fresh line up, keep my confidence crown. From the trading flow straight to the barber chair. That fresh fade. Tick by tick, the charts unfold. Liquidity pools in green and gold. Orderflow like lightning strikes. Raw and pure through trading nights. Unfiltered moves, we scalp it clean. Deep in the charts, where the big trades gleam. See y'all in the next one when the bell rings true. Raw and ruthless, we break through.
Got a lot of lows down here though. Unless you really want to sweep it. Let's see where those lows are. It's a lot of money on one contract. Yes, something to think about. Squeeze him. Don't freaking go for that absorption level. I want to be wrong real quick if she goes up here. Looking for the final squeeze. Squeezing my face. It's gonna squeeze in my face. Someone's getting a little bit impatient. This movie's already been played out, man. The obvious movie's been played out. This should have been an entry, take profit, done for the day. Still like the squeeze. Freaking candles are just. Goal should be here to wait for a reaction on that level. If you gain, that could be a long. And also, ideally, don't want to freaking target the lows. Like the close should be target, which has already been hit. So really, everything has been hit here. It's gonna be salty if that was short. Buyer's kind of still in control here though. Bottom got absorbed. Like this looks like Everything points down. Someone goes long. Early. Way too freaking early. Still rejecting those 290s, which I want to see gains.
Hey, Gino, you going dumb. Woof.
Rejecting. Thanks, Nasdaq.
I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stunt. Get anything that I want whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum.
If this turns ugly real quick, I'm done for the day.
Do it for fun, man. I do it for fun. Trying to build something, no bricks. All I do is flip these beats, giving them smoke like weeds. All about the green like weed, and I want the blue like cheese. Spend a couple G's on my G's, spend 100 G's on my steeds. Trip my fans like fiends. Gotta get them high and fixed. You know how I do this shit. Still in the hood like pumps, itching my palm. Money is a bitch, I'ma make her come. She got me sprung, and I want me some motivation tied in my arm. I'm just glad to be alive.
Like, this is really spooky. Too long. Really.
You can get lost where I'm from. Gotta be a boss where I'm from. Hey, I'm going dumb, I'm going stupid. Music and drugs is the same that I'm using. You wanna make a killing, then execute it. Wanna make a million, no excuses. I'm going dumb. I'm trying to live it and stunt. Get anything that I want whenever I want. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to be a bum. Gotta move up. I never front. I keep it 100, hun. Do it for fun, man. I do it for fun. If they went left, I ain't playing fair. Came from the bottom, I ain't staying here. God got me, that's my plan here. Broke, but I drink.
Just trying to see what makes sense. There's this bottom level. And there's this top level. Throwing tight if we start to trade against it. We are still not out of the woods. Looks good for a squeeze though, but everything is super heavy. You're just gonna come right back down, nasty Nas. Still rejected on a 5 minute here. I kind of want to need to see closes above that for it to make it a valid move up. This thing just freaking retraced it all.
Screens glow in the midnight blue. Numbers dance, I read the clues. Orderflow whispers through the tape. Every tick a new escape. I don't chase, I let it breathe. Delta tells me when to leave. Jack spot hums a sweet refrain. Market sings.
For me, this has to immediately rip it all up.
Deep charts like my way. Levels form, I won't stray. Nasdaq futures on display.
Good 5 minute close.
I just obey. Liquidity pools like ocean tides. Bids and asks what truth resides. YouTube live, the world can see how the tape sets my mind free. Fibonacci's golden thread leads me where the pros are fled.
Is there enough juice for it to try and retest the 340s?
This is where I take the step. Deep charts light my way. Levels form,
you gonna do me like that today, Nasdaq? Oh boy, I'm done for the day, man. This point reversal made sense. This thing just freaking didn't go. I really feel done for the day. And again, the stream is like struggling. Like, what the freak is going on, dude? Oh boy. Oh boy. You really had to do that, Nasdaq?
Trying to get me cheap like a thrift shop, but I told them it's my time, check the wristwatch. They've been talking way before they even doing something. If they wanna play, let's get a tip off. Ain't no silver lining, dog, this some rose gold. Getting new money, I'm a old soul. Yeah, I get it bouncing like a pogo. And I'm too cold like Frozone. And my chick elastic, girl. Told them we ain't in the faking, this ain't plastic, girl. Bought a new whip and cash, now my taxes thorough. Way I'm shooting like step with my passes, bro. The way I'm playing the field, I'm in a league of my own. And now they all in they fields. I got them all on my phone, but dog, I'm hitting the climb. I got no time on the low.
So freaking brutal.
It's messy the way I'm hitting the goals. I'm taking big shots, just stop. Way I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop, way I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. I just left, but you know I'm coming back though. And you know I don't play by my rags though. Now go and turn it up to the max, whoa. Send a paper to me now like a fax, whoa. Got 2 phones ringing off the hook now. When I'm in the city, I get looks now. I was going bad, but I'm good now. Said I had to go and put my foot down.
Squeeze him.
I'ma get it and go. Even in the summer, man, they knowing I'm cold. I got a couple checks coming that I made out the flows. Might get a couple more popping if I do it some more. I gotta do it for real. Said I'm back in my bag.
Unable to trade above the prior candle, which is not what I want to see.
I'm taking big shots. Just stop. Way I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop. Way I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots.
I'm just gonna call it quits, man. I'm freaking chasing it here. Freaking messed this up, which obvious move. Less obvious, still heavy. At this point, everything is still super heavy. The shorts still should be the play. Yeah, just don't like it, man. I'm done for the day. It's 90 minutes in the session. Should have been green. For some reason, I managed to freaking fuck that up. Yeah, this is what it is. It is what it is, but it's not good. I'm literally freaking debating to start trading this. Like, wait, where's my trading view? And then where's my source code? source code. Wait, this is not right? Let me see. So this is something I'm really debating to start doing. Might be on a different account, but wait, what am I doing here? All right, let's just go back till we can't see any more sessions. Right here. Right, this was a huge dumperino here. But CJ. So this is the IB, the 50-minute IB with a volume profile, which I could remove normally. Is this the upgraded one? Yes, thanks. So IB, and then I got levels that get plotted, like my protection level, the one extension, the second extension of the IB, which is just the complete range. Now this is just something on the side, like, because I'm trying to do the same thing on a lower time frame, but I'm overthinking it really, right? Like the way I traded on a 1 minute, for example, I should outperform that. And like, for example, on a day to day, I'm not doing that, right? So I'm not abandoning how I'm trading it right now. I'm still gonna do it like on the 1 minute. But overall, I'm trying to do the same thing on a. It doesn't matter, like the idea, the narrative stay the same, but like this level, my protection level here, hits 95% of the sessions. 95% of the sessions. So if where's the freaking, like, this is probably a bad way of doing things. Like enter on the close. Like this is just not, it's not always going to be perfect, right? And then take profit, or the trail starts at the initial level here. Like this is just a bad example, but obviously this would have worked. Same thing here. Long. And then or the first or the protection level and start trailing. Be done for the day on a higher time frame, right? Here didn't close above, like the short again, like 5 minute close outside, protection level hit. Like it hits 95% of the time, right? If something hits 95% of the time, I understand this the stats behind it, but if I'm not able to manage my trades properly, and if I fuck it up like I do today, and I'm still here like after 90 minutes, it doesn't make sense, right? I gotta step back from the charts and live life too at some point, or freaking don't mess up the trades, right? But this is just something I'm debating doing. Like again here too. Yeah, this is the thing. So I want to forward test it, right? I want to do it on the side. I want to do it on the side. I keep doing what I do, but do this on the side, because there's obviously a lot of things that variables, nuances. The easy, the easy thing is this is the easy thing. Like just wait for the close outside of the IB, the 5 minute, and just long or short. That's the only thing, right? It's the simplicity of it, right? Obviously it fails when it also fails around that level. But this is something I just want to forward test. I might do it even on TradingView because I have my tool here and I can script. Yeah, but that's fine, right? That's fine. The only thing, well, but that's fine. Like I just want to forward test this. The only thing I need to add here is a risk plan to it. But this is very simple structure wise on a 5-minute entries, the stop, like it's that simple. And that's the whole part of it. The whole part of it, like you can't overthink it. It's that simple. That's the whole thing of it, right? The thing is with a, like for example, today here, I saw the same thing, right? But I overmanage this crap and I get out of position. Yes, that's on me. That's my fail to manage the trade properly. But like I know there's a way to approach this on a simplistic way, a super simplistic way. And that's just something I'm looking at doing on the side. Like I want to forward test it. There's a lot of nuances just with the risk management and all that. So I want to forward test it. Yeah. Not necessarily. For example, that's just a thing to think about. You could trade. I think there's also a narrative part to it. For example, as today, you're trading with a gap to the downside, which make it freaking bearish. So it could be more advantageous to sell on close and put the stop like above the prior candle. For example, it could be as simple as that. And then basically target a 1-to-1 or trail the 1-to-1 and trail the rest. Obviously, this is a dumpage day. You could also, but this is the thing I'm trying to do. I will. Or adding this. It's not adding. This is completely something different. So I will. This is something I'm going to approach to set and forget, basically, and or with like really defined rules. Like right. This is something I'm doing here on the side. You don't have to hate on it. Like it's not gonna change how I manage my trading on a 1 minute, but that's the whole part of it, right? I just need to dial into the risk part of it first. Because here it's basically the same thing. This protection level is just different. This is something way differently calculated. I'm not sure how they do it. Initially, I thought it was somewhat of a complete range extension, which it sometimes is, but it also isn't. So I'm not sure how that's calculated. That's different than mine here. But the idea was exactly the same thing. You wait for the close outside, you play this side. Downside here, obviously I had to add in this fucking trade and put my stop lower. Being too aggressive, obviously. I think that's the whole part of me mismanaging the whole thing is because I'm adding into it and not leaving my stop. I'm putting my stop shorter. That's the whole thing. It's always been the issue. If I didn't add on this shit, it would have been perfectly fine. But this is also the thing, like there's so many ways for me to fuck that up, right? Because I'm always that aggressive with everything I do. It's really gonna come down to me really fucking not adding to a trade and just leaving the stock, or zooming out and really doing it like I just explained, because otherwise I'm not gonna outperform over weeks or months the simplistic way. That's the whole thing like that's been on my mind. I still need more data, obviously, and to figure things more out. But like, for example, the whole part about day trading is to outperform buying and holding in the stock market. That's one. Then there's two things. Like, if for me, for example, like for anyone, if you're trading a real time frame, and for example, like last weeks, 2 weeks, I've really been trading like shit. The losses are just more than the wins. So overall, for example, if I'm trading this really aggressive way, and on a weekly basis, I'm basically up $1,000, for example, right? For example, and on the other side, if I put a framework into a simplistic way of doing things, and let's just say I'm up $500 on that way, on that thing, like I have more time, it's more simplistic. So these are just things that go through my mind, like the effort and result, like it's the same thing as this indicator. How much effort am I putting into this, and how much result am I getting from it, right? If I'm overall not gonna outperform the easier way, and just setting it and forgetting it and see what's up, there's no point for me in doing it like this. That's just what I'm trying to get at. It's not about narrative. It's different because it's way easier to have back tests from this than from profiles, I think. I'm not sure. But there's there's a shit ton of data about this. And overall it performs. It's just that's why people trade it, obviously. And the way why they use freaking 1 minute and bubbles and delta in a 1 minute is to outperform this whole strategy. Like if you just sold here, for example, and you stop here and you took profit here, like a 1-to-1, 1.5, whatever it is, the whole point of it is to outperform this method with this, right? And if that's not happening over a long time, then what are you doing, right? What do you mean how? It's just something I'm busy with. We'll see. I just need to find a way to add more days to it. Just not about, I can't go higher than 10 days. What? What do you mean you don't trust it? I know what you're getting at, but it's not about not trusting. Otherwise, I wouldn't be freaking putting shorts here, right? It's me being too aggressive and mismanaging this crap because I'm overseeing things, right? I'm getting, how do I say that? Impulsive with it. The whole point I'm telling you is this is a way, like lower time frames, it gives you a lot of more opportunities, but it also gives you a lot of opportunity to fuck it all up, right? And in the long run, I think, like, for example, like years, like, do you really want to be still doing that in like 5 years and I fucked it up here and then like still here like 90 minutes of the session, an hour, 2 hours, or maybe even longer. I'm just thinking, man, like there's no bad thing about thinking about that, right? Just something I'm busy with. Yo, what's up? Amir. I'm from Belgium, sir. Where are you from? Jesus, that fucking wig. This would have got me either way. There's also like a lot of ways why on a lower time frame you could like fuck it up. Like there's a lot of ways to fuck it up or like miss a move. Let's say, for example, you want to go short here, like this level. There's so many ways to fuck it up. Like it could just rip down and you're just missing the entry. For example, there's like so many ways to like fuck up your day, I feel. Malaysia, damn, that's a far away from Belgium, sir. That is a long way from Belgium. Misting on the lows too. To be seen if this is fake out or not. It's the volume. Depends where we close, but that's not a lot of volume compared to prior days. This is the orb. Not sure if you know Fabio Valentini, but where's my? So this is the 15-minute orb. You wait for a close outside. All pullbacks towards value high, POC, still reload zone, and then target lower. I just freaking fucked it up here. And I feel we're hitting some lows, so yeah, they kind of did win against the USA. Next game is going to be a lot harder though. Like the defense from USA was really bad. Like really bad. They could have avoided like 3 goals at least by just playing the defense well. Like getting the ball in defense and just not being able to play it out and just giving back the ball and getting a goal against you. Like it's hard.